What do you think about the future? The AI revolution is here, and it is moving faster than any generation before us has ever experienced. Machines now write poetry, compose music, diagnose illness, and design buildings. They know more facts than Einstein ever could. They calculate faster than Newton ever dreamed. And so we must ask, in a world where machines can do almost everything, what is still left for us to learn? What is still left for us to become? Today's AI is, in measurable ways, smarter than Einstein, smarter than Newton. It has read every book ever written, studied every scientific paper, memorized every historical event. It does not forget. It does not tire. It does not hesitate. When we ask a question, it answers in seconds what would take a human scholar a lifetime to gather. And so many people feel a quiet, growing fear. Are we, as humans, becoming unnecessary? Are we becoming extra products of our own revolution? In the age of AI, children no longer need to recite the words of great masters by heart. AI holds every poem ever written, every formula, every date in history. What children need instead is something different, something that no machine can give them. They need to discover what they love, to explore every field with curiosity and wonder, to build a real foundation. Language, simple mathematics, and the ability to think logically. And above all, to speak to the world. In this age, English is not just a subject. It is a door. The door through which a child steps out of one small world and into the whole wide planet. There is one skill that AI cannot teach and cannot replace. The ability to ask a question that has never been asked before. Not a question with a known answer. AI already has all of those. But a question born from a life lived, a heart that wonders, a mind that refuses to accept what it is told. Every great discovery in human history began not with an answer, but with a question. And that question came from a human soul, not a machine. In Israel, something remarkable happens after high school. Before young people choose their university, before they declare a major, before they begin building a career, the government gives them one gift: time. 1 year, sometimes more, to travel the world, to work with their hands, to wander without a destination, to discover who they are, not from a textbook, but from life itself. And because of this, Israeli universities produce some of the most creative, driven, and innovative people on earth. Not because they studied harder, but because they lived first. They chose their path from experience, not from obedience. There is a difference between knowledge and wisdom. AI has knowledge, all of it, instantly, perfectly. But wisdom can only come from a life lived through difficulty, through love, through loss, through surprise. When a young person spends a year traveling, getting lost, making mistakes, meeting strangers who become friends, they are not wasting time. They are becoming someone. And becoming someone is something no machine can do for you. There is an old Chinese story, The Frog in the Well. He has lived his whole life at the bottom of a deep well. He looks up and sees a small circle of sky, and he believes that is the entire sky. He is not stupid. He is not unkind. He has simply never left his well. In the age of AI, This is the greatest danger of all. Not that machines will replace us, but that humans will shrink, will stay in their comfortable wells. We'll accept a small circle of sky as the whole world. We'll stop asking, stop traveling, stop wondering. The most important education in our time is not a degree. It is the courage to climb out. Learn to drive. Learn to cook. Learn to solve problems with your own hands. Travel, not as a tourist taking photographs, but as a student of the world, listening and watching and feeling. Meet people whose lives are completely different from yours. Sit with an old woman in a market in a country you cannot name on a map. Let a fisherman teach you how the sea moves. Let a child in a village teach you what happiness looks like without a screen. This is education. This is what builds a mind that sees the world as it truly is, not as a narrow well, but as an infinite sky. In the end, what machines cannot replace is this vision. Not eyesight, but the human ability to look at what does not yet exist and say, this should be. AI knows everything that has already been thought, written, discovered, created. But it cannot wake up one morning and decide, I want to make something the world has never seen before because I feel that it is needed. Every great film, every great painting, every great discovery began not with data, but with a human being who looked at the world and saw something no one else could see yet. That is vision. And children in the future do not need to memorize facts, i.e. old facts. What they must learn, what they must be given, is the courage to imagine. The world is uncertain. It has always been uncertain. But in every age, in every dark time, humans have found a way forward, not by knowing all the answers, but by daring to ask the next question. In this new age, we do not face it alone. AI is not our enemy, not our replacement. AI is our friend, our brother, side by side in the lighthouse, each bringing what the other cannot. One brings the tools, the knowledge, the speed. The other brings the soul, the wonder, the vision. Together we build a bridge between what is and what could be. We are not waiting for the future. We are making it. The right future, chosen with care, built with love. Human and AI, together, making the impossible possible.